Have you ever noticed something strange? That your best idea never comes when you are when you are at the peak of actually getting the ideas. They come maybe during the shower, during a walk, or right even before you sleep. They come in that stillness whereby you decide to not focus on the matter and focus on something else. The idea just what? And so there are 5 actual steps and system behind every great ideas. And once you understand it, you can generate powerful ideas almost on demand. And if you're ready, let's get right in. Every great ideas begins with input. You can't create powerful ideas with an empty mind. What if I told you that every great ideas follows the same patterns? Not talent, not genius, just a 5-step process. This process was revealed by one of the best advertising executive named James Webb Young, and it's explained how innovators, creators, and entrepreneurs generate powerful ideas. And the surprising part, the best ideas most times don't appear when you are. They appear when you stop working and start listening. So let me show you how it works. Number 1, gather raw materials. You want to get more ideas? Gather raw materials. Young said this is as to first gather specific knowledge related to your problem. Second, gather general knowledge about the world. Read books, study people, observe strength. Creative people are not just imaginative. They are curious collectors of right information, because every piece of knowledge becomes another dot your brain can connect. So what do you do if you want to get more beautiful, great ideas? Gather materials in 2 different places. 1, make it specific, and 2, gather general knowledge of the world around that specific knowledge. And that will move us to the next stage. Stage 2, walk over the ideas. Now, most people think creativity means inventing something, but that's not how it works. Young explained that new ideas are simply new combination of old elements. In other words, creativity is connecting dots others didn't connect. Your ability to pick from what has already been created and make something new out of it is creativity. The more ideas we collect, the more combination your brain can create. At this stage, now your brain begin mixing the ingredients of the specific knowledge you have and also the general knowledge you have gathered. So you take what you learn and start asking questions. How does this connect to that? What happens if these 2 ideas combine? This stage feels messy, sometimes frustrating. In fact, sometimes I have had a headache in this kind of situation. And I don't know if you have experienced that, but this is where your brain is building connections you can't see it. Now, this is the quick question I want you to ask. I want to ask you, and I want to respond in the comment section. Do you think creativity is something people are born with, or something anyone can learn? If you agree with people are born with it, comment born. If you agree with people can learn it, comment learn. And if you have other alternatives, let's know in the comment section. So, but here's the straight part. The next step in creativity is to stop thinking, and this is where most people make a mistake. And after you have done the first 2 steps, all right, which is gathering the raw materials you can get, and as well walking over the ideas, the 3rd stage is important. Step away. 3, step away. After intense thinking, to walk away from the problem, do something else, go outside, exercise, listen to music. Why? Because a subconscious mind keep working in the background. When you relax, your brain continues solving the puzzle. So what do you do whenever you gather your raw materials and you work on the idea? Take a time off and go do something else. And that will lead us to stage 4, the flash of insight. Then suddenly the ideas appear. Maybe in the shower, maybe before you sleep, maybe during a random walk, or maybe you're during your meditation, your time of silence. It feels like magic, but it is not magic. It is the result of hidden connections your brain built earlier using those 3 things I've mentioned before. Now, creativity rewards preparation. However, you can't reach this level without going through those 6 steps above. And the last stage, which I want you to take very important, as well as this one, is stage 5, test the ideas. A perfect example is the inventor Frederick Eugene Elvis. He spent years learning about photography and printing. Then he experimented endlessly. One night, after intense thinking, he went to sleep, and when he woke up, guess what? The solution appeared. But he kept improving the ideas for years. That's how breakthrough appeared. Now, that comes to the most overlooked statistic. You share this idea, you build the prototype, you release it, and then you listen to the feedback. Great ideas really appear perfect. They evolve through criticism and improvement. Alright, so I want you to know that this is important. If you don't test the things you have gathered, you have not actually end well. So there are 5 essential things if you want to gain more ideas. So you want to get best ideas that you can gain from everything you're doing. Number 1, I said what? Gather the raw materials. Number 2, walk over the ideas. Number 3, step away. Number 4, a flash of insight. Number 5, test the ideas. Alright, so before you go, tell me in the comment section what stage of this creative process do you struggle with the most, or you are best used for getting valuable creative joints. So let's know in the comment section.